proposes that we devote the closing prayer to our faithful member of our flock who is leaving us tonight to fill a position of great importance in foreign policy. I refer to our brother Brutus Jones. Will you bow y'all's heads in prayer? Almighty and everlasting God, we, the people of Hezekiah Baptist Church, for the purpose of giving into your keeping our brother Brutus Jones. Yes, Lord, our brother. Like the prodigal son in the story, he's a sinner on a far journey. But this boy ain't like the prodigal son. No, Lord, he ain't different, and he ain't worth it. Oh, Lord, he ain't puffed up, and he ain't vainglorious. He ain't vainglorious, Lord.
Honey, you sure is wonderful in them clothes.
Yeah. I suppose these clothes is something to look at back here, honey. Where I've been while I've been training for the job, you wouldn't notice them. You want to see them New York gals on Lenox Avenue?
Them gals is fast, I bet, switching themselves to catch the men. But, honey, you wouldn't look at none of them fast gals while you was away from home, would you?
They ain't none of them pretty in the face like my gal.
And that prodigal son, he takes the inheritance what his pappy gives him and he spends it on the past life. But not this boy, Lord.
No, Jesus, not this boy.
And the prodigal son, he is a liar, and the truth ain't in him. But not this boy, Lord.
Is that the truth, Lord?
Yes.
You know, I looks up, and there's the Capitol building, looking like a palace on the hill. And the big front door opens, and the President of the United States marches down the avenue with a band before and a band behind. And he comes right up to my car, and he says just as natural, "Well, Brutus, you sure is much of a man. And I, for one, wants to compliment you on landing the job."
Honey, they're singing the closing song at the church.
We's got time. Jeff's train's going to pick me up at the water tank.
But you know they're waiting to see you before you go.
I sure hate to leave my gal. Goodbye, folks.
Take care of yourself.
Goodbye, Mama.
Be back tomorrow.
on, Jones.
Hey, here's my buddy. Honey, this is Jeff.
Hello, sister. Make tight, Bo, because we're riding right now. Come on.
Right.
But this is too much. He is coming back, ain't
Oh,
he?
sure, I'm coming back. You just get yourself a new dress with this, honey. You know, a red one. That's your style. And take care of yourself till I comes back now.
Come on.
All right, old boy. That's all right, honey. Take care of yourself. Don't worry. I'll be back, babe. Take care of yourself.
Hannah, boy. You done told him goodbye now. You gonna stick to it?
Sure.
Cause you big time from this over. Now I suppose you think you know what all is about this job.
Oh, didn't you done instructing?
Oh, just the rudimentary. Now we're gonna take up the higher education, finance.
Yes, brother.
And right here's where I estimate the profits for the run. Now if you brushes a dime out of this, you're doing well. And number 3 here, boy, that's good for hair.
Now, what about this one?
Number 5. A whole section. That's a honeymoon couple. Raise your hand right, it means the long green.
Big money, huh?
That's what I want to tell you about. You know, there's 2 kind of women that ride the Pullman. There's the kind that says, good evening, Porter. That don't mean nothing but a tip. Then there's the kind that sings out, hello there, Jack Johnson. And boy, that means money.
Long.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you where to spend it. South Carolina. Oh, hello, Mr. Jones. Don't be discreet. What's his name? Yes, man. Oh, come here, Marcella. Meet Mr. Jones. This is Marcella Jones.
Hello, big boy. I got your dishes right already for you. Either I'm from South Carolina or Sam.
You told me you was from Georgia.
Oh, that's great.
Marcella sure has a vision mom. She done born on every street south of the line. This is my New York home, Bo, and you'll always find me here. Oh, Marcella, where's Honey? Didn't know I was coming in, eh? Honey, enough to my girl, eh?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't do that. Don't do that, son. Not right in my house. You ain't gonna send me to jail. Go ahead and tell it.
There she is. Undine, meet Mr. Jones.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Jones. Want to dance?
Sure, go ahead. You my buddy, ain't you?
How you like the city, big boy?
I like it fine now.
Coming back soon?
As soon as the train will bring me.
I'll be here.
Little gal, there's a humming and a strumming in the land from east to west. Eyes are crying for your honey. Sure glad to see you. I get to missing you more and more on these long runs.
You know, you and asked me to come here to meet you. I've been afraid.
Afraid of what?
Jeff. He's a bad actor over me.
You ain't got nothing to be afraid of. I can handle that little 2 bits quarter. You ought to throw him over anyhow. Then be just you and me.
Sometimes I wonder
Wonders what?
if you're gonna laugh.
You ain't got nothing to worry about, honey. But you ain't heard the good news yet. I've been transferred to the president's private car.
Oh, that ain't nothing. But Jeff said you don't make no tips on that job. That's why he didn't take it.
There you are. That's the difference between me and Jeff. He can't see no bigger than 2 bits. Me? Well, I'd just be stepping to my own class on that private car.
Harrington, if there is no leak, we stand to clean up millions.
That's the idea.
Good night. Good night. Good night, Jones.
Good night.
Anything on your mind, Jones?
I've awful worried about that merger. Sure would be bad for us if that news got out.
Ah. How long have you been with me, Jones?
6 weeks.
Learning fast, Jones. Almost too fast. Got any money, Jones?
I got about $300 in the bank.
All right. You're in the pool for $300.
Thank you, sir.
And Jones, I would rather you didn't leave the car until Sunday. 2 days solitary, but it'll be worth it. Right?
Yes, sir.
And Jones, when we get back to New York, it might be a good idea for you to go back on your old run. There's more room for big men in Georgia.
Yes.
Boy, you sure was born to wear that oyster front. Where'd you get such a good fit?
Well, the boss and me talked it over, and he sent me to his tailor. He said, Jones, you got a position to live up to now, and you can't afford to be careless in your attire.
You and Mr. Harrington must be getting mighty thick.
Well, we just pull off a little deal together. I give him some valuable advice, and he said, Jones, you're learning fast. You're getting big. And then he takes me into partnership.
Why, ain't you going back on the Pullman no more?
Oh, I'll stick by the job for a few more runs, but things don't seem to be going quite right on that old run of mine, and the boss asked me to drop down that way and straighten them out.
Well, I guess since you'll be down that way, you'll probably drop in the White House.
Oh, that's an idea. Look here, what are you trying to do, kid me?
Me kid you? Boy, you're a string. Jones, you're getting big. You're learning fast. Then he takes me into partnership. Come clean, big boy. Where'd you get that money? In a crap game?
Go ahead, laugh some more. You done laughed yourself right off of my payroll.
Oh, honey, sweetheart, I didn't mean it. I was only kidding.
No, you're too funny to live with. Any woman's baggage would get heavier and heavier the longer you tote them. You got to change them to keep traveling light. Here's $40 and goodbye.
So you was all set to do this before you come in, huh?
Through is through, you heard me. And you can go back to Jeff. He still thinks there ain't nobody like his Undine.
Yeah. Well, you ain't the first man who's gone down and out thinking everybody else was a fool. I got eyes, even if Jeff ain't. You can tell that polecat Belle do. If she wants to keep on trying to look like Garbo, she'd better stay out of my way.
Slim, sister.
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Undine.
Undine, meet Miss Ledoux.
I've known Belle since before she straightened her hair. And when she went with Johnson. Where's he now, Belle? Still in jail?
Undine, where's your manners?
I'm just trying to talk so that polecat can understand me.
Come on, baby. Let's dance.
What's the matter with you tonight, Undine? Now, I don't like you acting so to my pal.
Your pal?
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh. Well, he's been biting me in the back for a year.
What do you mean?
I mean, when I get finished with Belle, he ain't gonna have much left to love.
Eyes traveling light.
Come on, you nip. Get back away from the table and give me room, will you?
What's the matter, Jeff? I never saw you in such a mood.
Never mind the lips. Get these lips back away from the table.
Hey, fellas, come on, back up. Give him a chance.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's you? On the line, you nip.
Eva died.
Big thing. Who is that singing? Is that you, Lily Pie?
Yes.
Well, if you can't sing no better than that, shut up. This gal must have slowed him down.
Yes. What's seating you, Jeff? You've been trying to ride somebody ever since you come in here.
Ah, woman, try it.
Judy Brother.
Let him roll.
Edward said you faded. Let him roll.
Push
Let
over.
them hobble.
And then let a man have elbow room.
Right, yes, yes.
$20 they don't.
20 to do.
Now, if you want to make your
Take
mom
grab and roll in here, brother.
do this for a while. And
Hey,
rest a
ah,
while.
the man went away.
Jones, give me a shooter there, somebody. Come on, give me a shooter.
50 if you got you.
Man, take that chicken feed off of here and play it on the line. Come on, give me a shooter there.
Big money talk. What you shoot, Mr. Jones?
20 in the nickel.
Put in the nickel, he goes.
I got the nickel.
Can't pick with your hand. Put it on the wood. Let him shoot. Let him roll. He's faded.
Hold my hand, Nit.
Let them off.
Come here. Hey, balls of fire. Big thing. Don't get nervous,
End it,
boy.
boy.
You can back it. Let me have it. 6 for me, Dave.
11.
Who wants any part of these 4 sawbucks? I make some fun.
Let the dice bring on misery. Let them off and let him hear him chatter.
6 for me, Dave.
6-8. The man went away.
You get up off the table. Can't you see your coach needs stopping this guy?
What are you talking about? Can't I make a bet?
Yeah, old boy, you win a dime. Here you are, Jeff. Box money.
Hey.
Who's the next shooter?
85 cents I shoot.
85 cents the lady shoots.
Bring your bet here. Your cushions favor me.
Let him roll. She's faded.
20 the dice do.
Let the hubby sprain her wrist.
I'm going to cut you a brand new mouth with these dice and give you something to put in it. Long, black, thick.
Let him roll.
That's dice.
Snake eyes.
There you go.
Say something. Were you on me then? Yeah, I was. Didn't I tell you never to get on my back? Yeah, but who gets you to tap you?
On the line, you Nick. Catch him, Hoffman. Let him hear him chatter. 20 in the nickel I shoot.
20 the nickel he shoots.
I got the nickel.
Let him roll.
On the line, you small fish. I'll take you too.
Let him roll.
$80 the dice do.
Now,
160 they don't.
They do. I know they'd have a crap game today. The Yankee boys is in town.
Let him roll. The man's faded.
Catch him hopping. 11 nuts. Put the dice down. Crooked, huh? Well, if they is crooked, they stands just like him, and here's where I straighten them both. ain't no hammer that's on this mountain that rings like mine, boy, that rings like mine. None but this rock, boy, from here to Macon, all the way to the jail, boy, yes, back to the jail. What a boy, where are you hiding? If you don't come, I'm going to tell your mammy. What a boy, water me from the lime rock branch, water I cannot drink. You deckle diamonds, yes, you deckle diamonds. Well, I know you're a boy, yes, I know you're a boy.
Come here, Jones. Open it up. Open it up. Sleep, eh? Well, I'll learn him how to run away. Wake him up.
Well, if I lay my hands on that boy, the Lord will strike me dead.
Won't take orders, eh?
Kill John and me.
Let me in quick. Dolly, honey, you hear me?
Who there?
Bruce, honey, let me in quick.
No, but I better. But you're in trouble.
Listen, Dolly, you gotta move fast. Get me a file and a change of clothes, especially shoes. Hurry, honey. I gotta leave the country. Hey, where's this tub stopping next?
Kingston. Get there tomorrow.
Ain't we stopping on these little islands on the way?
Oh, this no local, just running express.
Kingston. Quite a big city, ain't it?
Now you shout. They got everything there. Dance hall, gals.
They got telegraph?
Cable, you mean, big boy? Sure, they got cable.
What's that little island with the white fort we've been coming on this afternoon?
Nobody bothered about that place.
Ain't nothing there but trouble.
Trouble's my buddy. Say, Here, Bo. Watch my door. I ain't gonna be long.
Okay.
Trouble? Here I come. Who there? What you want, buddy? All right, I'm coming.
Highness, Mr. Miller is waiting to see you.
Show the gentleman in.
Send Mr. Peters in.
Well, Your Excellency, the goods has come and I brought you a few samples. First class, just like I said they'd be. Now, here's the figures. 400 cash for the lot.
Oh, no. I got the contract this time. The contract, he said 300.
Contract? Well, that's just the bloomin' point. You see, here it says, except for a hectare gold. Now, there ain't the like of that consignment within 300 miles. And the next boat don't get here for 2 months. Now, ain't that a hectare gold, self me?
Where you get that trash from? On the beach. Where you come from? Come to make trouble on my island. Took this swine. Lock him up and throw him on the first boat out.
I'll take here. Here, $5 silver for him. Lock, stock, and barrel. What do you say now? Is it a tried? Good. Here, wait a minute. Here, bring him here. I want to have a talk with him. Yeah, that's all right. He belongs to me. Yeah. So that's what it is. A killer, what? With the law on your trail and the bloomin' gallows waiting for you around the next corner, what?
Look here, white man. I comes and I goes, and that's my business.
Not afraid to stand right up to your betters and tell them what's what. You wouldn't be afraid of a bit of a fight neither, would you?
When I fight, there's something in it. And I don't never fight on no empty belly.
Yeah, well, supposing your belly was full and you had a chance to get back at the stinking even what threw you out, what would you say then?
And now you's talking, white man.
All right. Now you get your rum and your eats. But you don't get a stinking penny. Because I'm a trader, see? I ain't no bloomin' missionary. And if anybody worries you, you just tell them you belong to Mr. Smithers.
I belongs to Mr. Smith. What's that?
Ginger.
What's that?
A meadow.
What's that? What's that?
Ginger.
Ginger, what's that?
Coffee.
Coffee. Well, well, this ain't regular, but maybe the dice will do. Now, that goes first to the gentleman with the Rolls Royce. All right, talk to him, Bo.
What I say?
Fever in the South.
Viva South.
Ada from Decatur.
Ada from Ada.
Big, big.
Big, big.
Oh, shoot, man. Don't you know that means shoot? All right, the whole pile goes to the gentleman with the Rolls Royce. All right. Gather it in. All yours, buddy. Boy, I'll be just up here in a minute. I'm going after that hat. Let 'em roll. Natural. Let me have it, boy. Now, Cracker, what do you say? This whole pile against that Rolls Royce. Ah, the house is rolling. Now, come on, you galloping dominoes. Come home to Papa and let her ride. Mine is the gentleman's point. Come on, Ada from Decatur. Come on. Eve in the South, baby. The gentleman made his point. The team is mine, Cracker. That's tough luck. Better luck next Saturday night.
We play home and for Haxton.
Oh, no. Women is women. And Brutus Jones is through. Well, I'll see you boys next week. Look 'em over. Come on, Cracker. I'll see you later.
I wonder what the blazes is keeping that black ape. Here, where do you think you're going?
Well, good morning, Mr. Smithers.
You work in here.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Smithers, the boys back in the bush seems to like my message. I was figuring to open up a little trading business next door here.
Cut my bleeding throat, would you? After all I've done for you, too. Is that your idea of gratitude?
Well, I was always ready to listen to reason. And while I'm unloading, if I was to hear anybody say something about a partnership...
Ladies in the corn and the coconuts and pineapples. Grapes and chimneys. Oh, ready for the soup. Pineapples, big chimneys, ready for the soup.
Very tempting. Very tempting.
How do, Mr. Clifford? How have you been? I'm so glad to see you.
How do you do, mister? Why don't you come in and pay your bill? Every time I ride up here through that jungle, it gives me the creeps. Hey, you notice they shut the gates off?
Look at here, white man. Is your nerves slipping?
I don't like it. If you had to recruit an army for them, why did you have to get such big blokes?
Yes, them is fine. I bet you they know the man when they see one.
Well, if there's any trouble, you've only got yourself to blame. Saluting them and calling him general and...
Well, now I tell you, Mr. Smithers, if there's any trouble, you just leave the general to me.
Mr. Smithers, see your excellency. Show the gentleman in.
Well, good day to you, Majesty. Well, top hole, eh? Top hole. As fine a body of men as ever I clapped me peepers on. Hey, what, Jones?
Right.
Yeah, and well farmed.
I reckon when you figure how little it's costing you, Makes you feel mighty proud.
Send in the treasurer. He's my treasurer. Tell the gentleman the truth now. Does you know how to figure?
Yes, Your Highness.
Now you see I got a figure. Produce the contract. Your bill, Mr. Smithers.
Yeah, well, here you are, Your Excellency. Now then, there was 100 uniforms at $5. That's $1,000. There was 100 rifles at $5. $1,000. One cannon was $500 and the ammunition. Well, it adds up to $4,000, Your Excellency.
What does the treasurer report?
It seems to me that there might be a little error.
Oh, well, here, let me have a look at it. Yeah, we all make mistakes now and again.
Yes, there is a mistake. I've seen it all along.
It's $5,000.
There you is, Captain. Check that off and tell it to the boss.
Fire.
Fire again! Empty your gun! Don't you all know I've got a charm? Takes a silver bullet to kill Brutus Jones. My turn now, General. Company, attention. Throw him out of here. I'm boss here now. Oh, you get out of here. And wait. Them what I wants to stay will hear from me in an hour. Smithers, you wait. I want to confer with you.
Well, mind me if you ain't pulled it off. You have got a nerve.
Nerve and brain.
I calls it stinking luck having that you miss you twice at 10 feet.
Pick up that gun. Break it.
Blimey, out.
You remember when Quacko got drunk in town last night and I takes care of his gun while he sleeps it off? Well, that's what I call brain. This place smells more like a chain gang dumped in a palace. Say, Smithers, how you likes the contract of doing this dump over?
Now you're talking.
I gives you an audience tomorrow. And bring along them fashion sheets that I get last summer. And then I want some mirrors, plenty of them. And remember, Smithers, red's my color. I always have a special taste for red. Mr. President. King Brutus. No, somehow that don't make enough noise. Smithers, cigarette. Light. Smithers, you has just had an audience with the Emperor Jones. bag. What's that foot? Give me a drink. My coat. Brush it off. Tell Clifford I received him here. Clear out, all of you.
Your Majesty.
Well, Clifford, what's on your mind this morning?
Why, you remember what I told you when you slapped that lost tax on coffee? That you were cutting your own blooming throat in the village last night, and your tax collector got beaten up so his own mother wouldn't know it.
Oh, that's old stuff. My army's got them already. And I'm going to dress them down before the whole court this morning. They all need the lesson.
Too late to give them a lesson now, my lad. You've got them squeezed dry.
Look here. When I take this job, what I tell you? I says 3 years for my cleanup, don't I? Well, we've got 6 months to go. Them's my arrangement, and I ain't going to change.
I suppose you got your money in the way safe, eh?
I sure have. And it's banked in a foreign land where there ain't no chain gangs and no Jim Crow, and nobody can get it except me. In 6 months, I walks out on circus, and from then on, I top dog.
Top dog, eh?
Look here, white man. There's little stealing like you does, and there's big stealing like I does. For little stealing, they get you in jail sooner or later. For the big stealing, they make you emperor and put you in the Hall of Fame when you croak.
Well, all I know is that it's a wise gambler that knows when to quit.
Look here, white man. You think I ain't still got these sacks? You think when I crack the whip, they don't jump through? All right, I show you. I'll summon the court.
His Majesty is on the throne.
Summon the court.
Archduke and Duchess of Manhattan, Marquis and Marchioness of New York, Marquis and Marchioness of Britain, Lord and Lady Baltimore, Lord and Lady Richmond, and all points in His Majesty's kingdom, north, south, east, and west. And Mr. Smith.
Bring in the prisoner. So you set yourself to start a roughhouse and beat up an officer of the crown? Well, I see I've been too easy on you. Now I'm going to show you who's boss around here. Lieutenant, take them in the courtyard and give them 50 lashes apiece. And lock them up. I said, lock them up. Take your company to the 5-mile village and burn it off the face of the earth. Everything. Understand? Right. Great. Forward. March. March. Who dare whistle that way in my palace? Who dare wake up the emperor? Don't get your eyes trail off some of you show.
It was me, Whistle, dear. I got news for you.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Smithers. What news you got to tell me?
Where's all your court? The generals and the cabinet ministers and all.
Well, they mostly run to the minute I closes my eyes. Drinking rum, talking big down the town. How come you don't know that? Ain't you sousing with them most every day?
Well, I got you in my business, ain't I?
Your business.
Blimey, when you landed here, you didn't have no iron mighty ears.
Talk polite, white man. Talk polite, you hear me? I'm boss here now. Is you forgetting?
It's all right. No harm meant to stop.
I accept your apology. What I was then is one thing, and what I is now is another.
I wasn't afraid to hire you that time after you broke jail in the States.
No, you didn't have no excuse to look down on me for that. You've been in jail yourself more than once.
That's a lie. Now, come on. Who told you that, sir?
There's some things I ain't got to be told. I can see 'em in folks' eyes.
Well, from what I've been told, it ain't safe for a black to kill a white man in the States.
You mean lynching scare me? Well, I tell you, Smithers, maybe I does kill one white man back there. Maybe I does. And maybe I kills another right here for long if he don't look out.
You think I'd preach on you? Not me. I'm your friend, ain't I?
Sure you is. And you better be.
I'll show you that I'm your friend. I'll tell you that bit of news I was doing to you.
Go ahead, shoot the thief. Must be mighty bad news from the happy way you look.
Ain't noticed any of the servants or the guards around the place this morning, I ain't.
But they're all out in the garden, sleeping under the trees. All I got to do is to ring that gong and they come flying.
All right. Ring it now, and you'll see what I mean.
Sure, I ring.
bloomin' rats has flung their hooks.
Low-flung woods nigger. Well, I reckon overplayed my hand this one. Man can't take the pot on a bobtail flush all the time. Was I saying I'd sit in 6 months more? Well, I changed my mind then. I cashes in and resigns the job of emperor right this minute.
Well, blimey, you're a cool bird and no mistake.
No use fussing. When I knows the game's up, I kisses it goodbye without no long wait. They's all run off to the hills, ain't they?
Yes. Well, Emma's taking them, every man jack of them.
Then the revolution is at the post. And the emperor better get his feet smoking up that trail.
Go on, you look for your horse, ain't you? Well, you won't find it. They steals the horses first thing.
Well, then I hoofs it. See?
Do your duty. 3:30. Sundown to 6:30 or thereabouts. Oh, I got plenty of time. Make it easy.
Now, why don't you be so blasted sure? You'll have to hustle to get through that forest in 12 hours, even if you knew the trails like a bloomin' naked.
Look here, Wade, man. You think I was a natural-born fool? Why, I've gone out in that forest so many times pretending on. I knows it high and low like a book. To find them trails my eyes shut. And I got tin grub hid there on a big white stone where I can find it. Dawn tomorrow, I reaches the coast and boards that French gunboat. I got to laugh at these fool black trash around here. It's so easy.
Supposing something happens and they does nap you.
I've got 5 lead bullets in this gun, and after that I've got the silver bullet left to cheat 'em out of getting me. I tells them when the time comes, I kills myself with it. That's 'cause I'm the only man in the world big enough to get me.
And you had a silver bullet made? Honest?
Oh, I sure did. Here she be. 5 lead bullets and this silver baby at the last. So she shines.
Let me see.
Keep your hands with him a long way, man.
Blimey, you think I was a blaster thief?
Oh, take that. I know you're scared to steal from me. Well, I ain't allowing nobody to touch this baby. He's my rabbit's foot.
A sort of charm, eh? Now, blimey, you'll need all your bloomin' charms before long, help me.
What's that drum beating for?
For you! The blacks is having a war dance in the hills, working up their courage before they start off here.
Let 'em. They'll sure need it.
They're making all sorts of devil spells and charms against your silver bullet.
Takes more than that to scare this chicken.
Tonight, when it's pitch black in the forest, they'll be sending their pet devils and ghosts hounding after you. You'll find your bloomin' hair will be standing on envy tomorrow morning. It's a mighty queer place, that forest is, even in daylight. You don't know what might happen there. It's that rotten still. Always sends the cold shivers down my back the minute I gets in it.
Go along, Wade, man. You ain't talking to this baby. What ghosts and hands got to do with me? Well, don't you know I was a member in good standing of the Baptist church? Let them try the heathen tricks. The Baptist church doesn't protect me. Land them all in hell.
You ain't paid much heed to your Baptist church down here, taking up with them bloomin' witch doctors.
Oh, sure, I pretend. But don't get me nothing to do missionary work for the Baptist church. I after the coin, and I lays my religion on the shelf for the time being. But I ain't got the time to waste no more fool talk with you. I'm going away from here this second. So long, white man. I'll be in jail sometime, maybe.
I'll read you won't. Here, you ain't going out this way, are you?
Think I sneak out the back door? I left for you, ain't I? The Emperor don't leave the way he comes. And that black trash don't dare stop him. Not yet, these ways. Listen to that roll call, will you? Must be a mighty big drum carry that far. Well, if there ain't no whole brass band to see me off, I sure got the drum part of it. So long, white man.
Give my regards to any ghosts you meet.
Well, here I am. In the nick of time, too. Sure. Give me air. Took it out sure enough.
That soft emperor chop sure ain't no training for a long hike over that plain in the brilliant sun. Cheer up. Wonder they wouldn't get sick of beating that drum. Sound louder, seem like. When did they start after? Oh, sure. They's miles and miles behind. What you getting fidgety about? You know what? Your belly's empty. That's what's the matter with you. Nothing but wind on your stomach. Gosh, you feel jiggity. Well, we eat right here now. White stone, white stone. Wait. I hear it. I know this was the right thing. Box of grub, come to me. Ain't you? Since I lost the place. There's another stone. That's it. Ain't you, neither? Grub, where is you? You ain't you. I got to go hungry in them woods all the night. Can't tell nothing from them trees. Nothing around here look like they was lost the place, sure enough. Mighty queer. Mighty queer. Woods, is you trying to put some over on me? Who there? Who there? What is it? Get away from me, boy! There you go. That shot, Dixon. It was only little animals, little wild pigs, I reckon. And maybe root out your grub and eat it. Oh, you fool. What you think they is? Ants? Give the game away when you fire that shot. Get it. What you scared at? Ain't nothing there but the tree. Get in. The moon's rising. You hear? You get more light. And you see where you're going. Cheer up. Now when you have a snap. It's warm, and that's a fact. How long I've been making tracks in these here woods? Seems like forever. This am a long night for you, your majesty. Majesty. Ain't much majesty about this baby now. Never mind. It's all a part of the game. This night come to an end like everything else. When you get there safe and have that bankroll in your hand, you laugh at all this. Ain't no hammer on this mountain, babe. Ring like mine, babe. Ring like this old hammer, ring like silver, say, ring like silver, shine like gold. Just singing it for you, want all the world to hear you. Hear that old drum. Sure gets nearer from the south. They're packing it along with them. Time for me to move. What's that little queer clickety sound I hear? That sound like shooting crap. Time I beat it quick when I get them notes. Who there? Who there? Is that you, Jeff? Sheriff. Oh, sure, mighty glad to see you. They told me you done died from that cut I gave you. How you come to be here? Ain't you going to look up? Can't you speak to me? Is you a hand? I killed you dead once. If I got to kill you again, you take it then. He's gone anyway. Head or no head, that shot fix him. He's getting near. He's coming fast, and here I is shooting shots, let him know just where I is. Golly, I've got to run. I'm melting me. Running and running and running. The ship coat like a straight jacket. Now I can breathe. And it gets rid of them for the Emperor's traveling, and I travel lighter. Don't this road ever get you? I never remember seeing it before. These woods are sure full of the queerest things at night. Lord God, don't let me see no more of them heads. Oh, sure. That was all in your own head. Wasn't nothing there. Wasn't no jet. You know what? You just get seeing them things because your belly's empty. And you're sick with hunger inside. Bless God, I don't see no more of them, whatever they is. Mercy, Lord, mercy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I's coming. You white devil. I'll make you see me yet sometime. Where's my hammer? Give me my hammer or I split his head. Give me a hammer, one of you. Give me a hammer. I killed you, you white devil. It was the last thing I ever done. Ghost the devil. I killed you again. What I going to do now? You got no bullet left. Only the truth. What is this place? Seems like I've been here before. What did I do? Seems like I know that stone and them trees and the river. I remember. Seems like I've been here before. Oh, golly, I'm scared in this place. Lord, I done wrong. I knows it. Oh, Lord. And down here, where these fool bush raised me up to the seat of the mighty, I steals all I could grab. Lord, I done wrong. I know that I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive this poor sinner. Did my Lord deliver? Daniel, did my Lord deliver? Daniel, why not every man? He delivered Daniel from the lion's den, Jonah from the belly of the whale, the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace. Why not every man? Did my Lord deliver? Daniel, did my Lord deliver? Daniel, why not every man? Oh, Lord, you done protect this sinner. You done save this sinner, Lord. I've done repent. Oh, Lord, I've done repent. And I'm coming through, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yes. Mercy, Lord, mercy. Lord, hear my prayer. The silver bullet, you don't get me yet.
I'll bet he's miles away by now and safe of the coast. I told you you'd lose him, didn't I? Beating your silly drum and casting your stinking spills. Blimey, what a pack.
We caught him. You see.
Why don't you go in the woods and hunt after him? What's the good in waiting?
We caught him.
Well, you ain't thinking that's him, I hope.
That's him. My men got silver bullets. Kill him, Joe.
They got a silver bullet?
Lead bullet, no kill him. Him got strong charm. I cook money, make silver bullet. Make strong charm, too.
Yeah. So they did for you right enough, John Zimmerman. Dead as a herring. Where's all your high and mighty airs now, your blooming majesty? Silver bullets. Blimey. Anyhow, you died in the height of sorrow.